It's time for Whose Take Is That Anyway?
Hello everyone, welcome to Whose Take Is That Anyways? I'm your host, Esfandiar Baraheni, and while the NBA is going into NBA Finals mode, us Raptors fans and media people are contemplating jersey ideas, imagining Montrezl Harrell in a Raptors uniform. I know Sean will love that, but enough of that. We've got a game show here as well. Our panelists / contestants today are Samson, returning for the third time, also one half of the dynamic duo for Minute Basketball. Hello, Samson. How you doing? Bradley Vermunt, who you may all know as Too Much Hoops, or the guy who screams "Hey Hoop Heads" before the start of every video. Brad, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you coming on. Mr. Sean Woodley from the Locked On podcast and basketball podcast, works for the fraud department of Raptors Twitter. Very, very good at calling people fraudulent. And Mo, who I genuinely, this is the first time I'm referring to him as Mo because I only know the man as VTech Poppy. But hey, we have to do introductions now. Mo, welcome to the show as VTech Poppy. I'm only calling you VTech Poppy from now on. But thank you for everybody coming on the show. Before we get to the questions and the segments, let's do a brief explanation of our rules. Our contestants are going to go through 5 different rounds of competition. If we end up in a tie, there will be a sudden death round, which I am just hoping for. Each round will require specific skill sets to get a point. Each contestant will be given 45 seconds to give an answer. There is no interjecting when a contestant is talking, but you may respond to them with the time allocated to you. There is no repeating arguments. If your argument is taken, you must think of a different answer. There is absolutely no do-overs. And most importantly, have fun with it, get creative, and think of the best response. This is just for you guys to get creative and just have fun with all the stuff that we talk about weekly with Raptors content.
So, now that everybody has heard the rules, how is everybody feeling? Are you guys confident that you guys can claim the biggest prize here on Raptors Republic?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's my first time. I'm a little bit uneasy as to what to expect here, but it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to crush Mo in particular.
Okay, this might, Samson probably has some experience in this because you will get caught off guard a lot in this show. It's just the way that it goes. So let's start with the first round. The first round is called More Fish in the Sea. The Raptors and their fans are in full off-season mode. I mentioned Montrezl Harrell at the top of the show. And it seems like every day we're going to be talking about someone the Raptors should go for. Look, there's a limit to this. We don't have all the money in the world to spend. We have some free agents to worry about of our own. But you have 45 seconds to pitch a realistic Raptors signing this offseason. One single player, that's all you got to do. The catch. Oh, there's always a catch. You have to do it like a pirate. More fish in the sea, you have to do it as if you are a pirate. So, because we are doing this in alphabetical order, as always, Bradley, our very first pirate. Whenever you're ready to go, your time. I know. I throw people off with this one just to really get them into.
I'm trying to find a list of 2020 free agents. I'm thinking of who.
All right,
circle around, come back to me. I gotta think.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I respect that. We'll move next in alphabetical order. We got Sean, M is next. Mo, you go first. All right, you got to do a pirate type. I don't know what you're gonna pull out there. I've only got one pirate sound. It's R, but yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
your time.
R matey. I guess we just go with Trez.
Okay.
I guess it's realistic. I guess if we renounce the rights for Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, stuff like that, we go for Trez, but I don't know how that works out for us because he's kind of a liability defensively, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's really who we'd be looking for. But then again, I mean, like the Raptor system can make anybody look okay, or at least not awful, outside of like Lou Will in 2015. But if we were going to go with Trez, yeah, I mean, like what is his market? Like 8 to 12 million. I mean, if you resign Fred for 20 million, I'm not too sure how the Raptors cap works, especially this year with the whole COVID situation. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just gonna throw out Trez there. I kind of like him. Like, I mean, he'll give you good minutes in the regular season. What he does in the playoffs is just iffy.
Very nice, very nice. Low on the Pirate side of things, more on the Raptors podcast side of things. But
He's a refined pirate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Pirate.
Okay, I think Bradley is still looking, so we'll go to Samson. Samson, you are up next. Yeah. All right, your 45 seconds starts now.
For those who don't know, every time I did the quick reaction, I included pirate verbiage, just so everybody knows that's something I did this year. So, yar, mateys, we're looking at Derek Favors for a type of free agent signing. We're gonna crack Jenny's teacup and have one of Serge Ibaka or Marcus all walk the plank. He's earned his money, his silver, his booty in New Orleans, $18 million a year, and now he's gonna take a little bit of the treasure trove to come to Toronto. He wants to win here, and he's brought his cutlass and his big bouncy hat. Derek Favors. Yar.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. See, that was excellent. That was excellent.
You missed the real Derek Favors opportunity, but otherwise, very impressive.
All right, Sean, your time starts now.
Aye, me mateys, y'all hear the wind coming seaward from Sacramento, Tortuga. Harry Giles undervalued by the team down there on the coast in Northern California. Harry Giles will come in nice on the mid-level exception. Don't even have to give him all of your treasure, but you bring him in, you put him in the backup center behind re-signed Serge Ibaka, and you bring him in, and he becomes your long-term starter next to Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is like a mix of a Scottish and a Jamaican accent. Like,
Oh my god.
you were throwing it, like, it was just everywhere. There was so many different dialects that you could not pick. I liked it.
Look, man, the West Indies during the time of piracy was a melting pot of cultures, so I just tried to imbibe that into my answer.
Wow. Historical relevance as well. I love it. Okay. Brad, last but not least, good sir, your time starts now.
Well, matey, the perfect pickup in the offseason has to be Aaron Baines from the Phoenix Suns. He'll give you a little bit of pick and pop, maybe dive into the basket. It's kind of a poor man's Marc Gasol. And, he'll be able to come off the bench or start, depending on what you need, give you 25 minutes a night of quality basketball on a bit of a cheaper contract than Marc.
Oh, I love the pun of the names. Arn.
You best start believing in ghost turners.
Oh my god. Oh, that was perfect. Man,
You're in one.
That was so good. Aaron Baines, Derek Favors. Well, you almost had Derek Favors. Oh, that was good. Okay, all right. I have to pick someone to win this thing, although I don't want to because everybody did a pretty damn good job of that accent except Mo. So
I bombed that.
Man,
I was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
All right, okay. I'm going to go ahead and give it to... This is a tough one, man. This is tough. You know what? We'll be back from break. No, I'm just kidding. There's no breaks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Samson, my friend. Samson, you got it. The energy was there. You had the references. Sean had the historical references. Bradley had the logic, but also had the accent. It was awesome. Then Mo had what he had. So, all right. First round goes to you, good sir. You get a off-season sticker. We'll figure out what the off-season sticker is later on. But yeah, you get a off-season sticker for your first point. Let's move on to round number 2. This is called New Jersey Design, and I'm not talking about the place where they filmed Sopranos. You have to give me your best design for a Raptors jersey. Everybody's talking about the new design that you've seen. You can draw it if you'd like, if you can. You can also describe it to me if you'd like. I can try to design it for you later in post-production, but whoever has the best design wins. Simple as that. I'll give you guys a minute to kind of figure it out, see what you guys like to do, see what kind of looks, what kind of styles you guys have seen, maybe online, some inspiration. That's it. Jersey design. That's all you got to do. Okay. All right, cool. Welcome back, everybody, to Whose Take Is That Anyways? We have got some contestants here showing off their jersey designs just to see what kind of look the Raptors can move forward with. This may be a jersey that Giannis Antetokounmpo wears. We never know. Who wants to go first? Anybody really, really interested in showing off their design first? Brad, give it to us. Let's see it.
I'll go first. All right. So this one is inspired by the one that leaked recently with the black chevron and a little bit too much going on.
Okay.
Taking that to the extreme, I'm going to have way too much going on this jersey. So
Okay.
here we have got the Raptors jersey. Okay.
All
So
right.
I'm switching the chevron. We're not going with Raptors. We're going with Toronto because I know people are mad about that.
Okay.
And we're also putting the dinosaur below it. Just for
Nice.
fun, we're going way over the top. And then the trim on the arms and the neck are going to be purple as well.
Nice.
So this is just going to be the jersey that has too much going on. That is it's a lot.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I think I would like the dinosaur under the chevron. That would be a cool touch. Honestly, I think that'd be cool. I mean, it might be all over the place, but it would be cool. I think I would purchase it. I would totally buy an eBay version of that jersey. Anybody else want to come on?
I guess I'll go.
Yeah, Mo, let's hear it.
Now, I don't have a fancy picture like Brad does, but hear me out. Here's a radical idea.
Okay.
We put Toronto on the jersey, like Brad said.
Okay.
We make it purple.
All right.
We add a touch of black,
Just a hint. Okay.
just a little bit, and then we include the chevron.
Okay.
What
All
does
right,
that be?
So essentially, what you're saying is Brad's jersey minus the dinosaur, throw purple on there, and then the chevron is Toronto, obviously. Okay.
And then we have the little OVO owl. OVO. Did I say OVO? What the hell's wrong with me? OVO owl.
Okay.
There's
All
too
right.
many O's.
Goodbye to Sun Life. Welcome OVO. I actually think that should happen, but yeah, that's another thing for another day. They should probably end up having OVOs there.
I was thinking about adding the CN Tower, but that'd be a little too radical.
Ooh, like a skyline type of thing. Okay.
Like the Mavs jersey, but actually better and actually
Yeah.
good.
Oh, they destroyed that Mavs jersey.
That was such a terrible jersey.
They had so many chances. The Mavs in general, they always waste great opportunities. Like that's a pretty cool, like a Maverick is a pretty cool thing to create a logo from, but they always flop it.
I just want to say we've been really blessed with jerseys, so it's like pretty difficult to think of a good one.
True. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Like that picture that came out with like which lunch table would you say?
Yeah.
They were all good jerseys. They're all genuinely good jerseys.
They were all elite.
Yeah, yeah. Even the Huskies, like the Huskies one is a classic.
Low key, that's kind of my favorite jersey. And I know DeMar loved that jersey.
Yeah, I know DeMar did. That wow, the favorite jersey, really? Okay.
It's really nice. It's like nice and simple, but it's like blue.
Yeah. Okay, Samson, Sean, anybody else want to give their try? Samson,
I'll go first, so Sean can have the last, so he can screen share and we can just have him perform his art for everybody. But okay, when you want to give me the countdown, I'll go.
Go for it. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I think we're really missing out on an opportunity to create comedy with these jerseys, and I'm thinking about a variable type jersey. It's malleable to the opponent. We could use the Raptor, an apex predator, in any way we want to, and we could have the Raptor in its jaws have the opponent of the day. And if the opponent is something kind of really inanimate, it can be kind of disaffected with it. But if it's like the Celtic guy who's like, he can really have him walked in there. You could put like a word bubble and stuff like that. Like, oh, jeez, he's got me and I'm cutting his teeth. Something like that. Anything like that. And like, let's say the Heat, maybe it's kind of like, you know, it's like, oh, geez, that's hot. Something like that. We can get creative with it. You need a whole team of designers, but you use a variable set dinosaur. He reacts to the different stimuli coming in. That's what we do. And it could be and put Toronto on because that's what the demographic who listens to this, I'm assuming, is from Toronto. So for you guys, Toronto.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. You know what? I think that would cost a lot of money. I think they would. I think they have to go out of their way to design 82 plus playoffs. That would be
Okay, they'll just increase our bills. It's fine.
ticket sales through the roof. Man,
They might make it back selling that Celtics jersey, though, with the leprechaun in the team.
That's what I'm saying.
it's true. A lot of people will be wearing that. That's very, very
He
true.
smelled my fraudulent scent. Oh, jeez. If only I wasn't so fraudulent. Okay, anyway, sorry.
All right, cool. I like it. It's like the Red Bull commercial and how the guy goes through multiple different situations, but instead it's the Raptor eating up different opponents. I like it. Okay, Sean, you are last but not least, good sir.
So I don't know if this counts as me taking Samson's answer, but I like the idea of sort of clowning on an opponent. But in this case, I want to just do on one opponent. So first of all, I have two options here. We've got this one, the white with the purple. Bring back the purple with the chevron. Note the symmetry of having the O in the center of Toronto as well. It's silly they haven't done this already, so they should absolutely go with this. On this one here, I don't really have... Paint is very difficult to put things on an angle, but we're going to just do this. And that's the jersey. Something vaguely like that. That's my answer.
I mean, I think a lot of people would buy that jersey, to be honest with you. I think a lot of Lakers fans would end up buying this jersey as well. I mean, if you think about their history they've had with... Yeah, wow, okay, that is...
Number one in ticket sales. Number one in jersey sales.
Yeah, easily.
One says Barstool, one says Boston.
Could buy multiple different versions. I like it. Okay. There's, again, very good answers. All very, very good. Bradley brought up the idea of just being very out of the world with this, throwing dinosaurs plus the chevron plus embezzlement, whatever you want to call it, on the side. Then you have Mo, who kind of gave us a design of different. Pretty much, having the purple in there, incorporating the purple. I love the purple. That's a great idea. Samson pretty much having it as a combination of things, 82 games, 82 different jerseys. And then Sean coming in with Fuck Boston, which is just, it's elite.
That's elite.
It's elite, yeah. I'm going to have to go ahead and give it to Sean. It is the way to go. He wins this one because you're right.
Because of pandering, frankly. I mean,
yes.
I know my audience here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It works to your advantage here. Okay. So, Sean, you have won this one. It is tied up between Sean and Samson, but Mo, Brad, tons of time for you guys to get into this. There's still 2 rounds left, so we can still have a tie ball game heading into that tiebreaker that I love. Okay. All right. So,
Raptors.
Yeah, exactly. Third round. The third round is called multiple choice off season. The Raptors have a busy off season on their hands with multiple choices, no pun intended. So we are going to do a multiple choice quiz of their off season transactions from the past. I'm going to throw out multiple choice answers. We will go in a circle and you have to get it right. If you don't, you're out. Whoever is the last man standing wins. Now, Sean, you won the last round, so you get to go first, and then we will go in a circle. Sean, Brad, Mo, Samson, and then we'll keep going. All right?
Cool.
Very first question. On July 19th, 2019, the Toronto Raptors signed Matt Thomas after Thomas finished playing with this European team. A, Maccabi Tel Aviv, B, Valencia FC, C, Barcelona FC, and D, Real Madrid.
B, Valencia.
Correcto. All right, Brad, you are up next. The Toronto Raptors drafted DeJuan Hernandez in the 2019 NBA draft with what pick? A, 52, B, 54, C, 59, and D, 37.
59.
That is correct, good sir. You got it right. We're going to Mo. The Raptors signed Terrence Davis after seeing him impress in the Summer League with this team. A, the Los Angeles Lakers, B, the Oklahoma City Thunder, D, the Dallas Mavericks, C, the Dallas Mavericks, and D, the Denver Nuggets.
I think D, the Denver Nuggets.
That is correct. Okay, we got a smart bunch here. Okay, all right, I see it. Samson, back to you. In a trade for DeMarre Carroll, the Nets sent this player back to the Toronto Raptors. Was it A, CJ Miles, B, Justin Hamilton, C, KJ McDaniels, and D, Alfonso McKinnon?
Justin Hamilton.
Justin Hamilton is correct. Is correct. Wow, we got a smart bunch here. I really hope we don't run out of questions. Okay. Sean, back to you. Widely considered one of the greatest signings in Raptors history, Jared Sullinger signed a contract with the Raptors for this many years. Was it A, 1 year, B, 2 years, C, 3, and D, 4?
It was 1 year, right?
It was a 1 year contract. Correct. Okay. Brad, back to you. The Raptors traded Grievous Vasquez to the Milwaukee Bucks for the rights to Norman Powell and a conditional 2016 first-round draft pick that was originally owned by this team. Was it A, the Lakers, B, the Suns, C, the Celtics, or D, the Clippers?
What were the first two again?
It was the Lakers, the Suns, the Celtics, or the Clippers.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Lakers. I really have no idea. It's a guess.
It is a guess. That's a tough one. That was incorrect, though. It's all good. It was the Clippers, which same city, different team. It's all good. Makes sense. All right, Mo.
Much worse team.
Yeah, much worse team. Slanderous team. Fraudulent, as Sean would like to call them. Number 7. Which team did the Raptors acquire Steve Novak from? Was it A, the New York Knicks, B, the Minnesota Timberwolves, C, the Utah Jazz, and D, the Sacramento Kings?
It is A, the New York Knicks.
That is correct, good sir. Samson, back to you. Which player did the Toronto Raptors trade to the Spurs for Nando De Cola? A, Dwight Bikes, B, DJ Augustine, C, DeAndre Daniels, and D, Austin Day.
I get DeAndre Daniels? Question mark.
That is incorrect, question mark.
Shit.
It is Austin Day, good sir. Okay.
Oh, I thought they got Austin Day from the Spurs. Oh, they got him from Detroit. Oh,
Right.
yeah, I'm so
And then
stupid.
they flipped it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, back to you. So Samson, you're out as well. Rudy Gay was traded to the Kings for this set of players. A, Chuck Hayes, Patrick Patterson, John Salmons, Grievous Vasquez. B, Patrick Patterson, John Salmons, Grievous Vasquez. C, Quincy Acey, Patrick Patterson, John Salmons. D, Chuck Hayes, Louis Scola, Patrick Patterson, Grievous Vasquez.
What was B again?
B was Patrick Patterson, John Salmons, Grievous Vasquez.
Okay. And then C was...
Quincy Acey, Patrick Patterson, John Salmons. Would you like me to repeat A or D?
Yeah, repeat both A and D again.
And then B and C again. Just
Yeah.
Okay. A is Chuck Hayes, Patrick Patterson, John Salmons, and Grievous Vasquez. And D is Chuck Hayes, Louis Scola, Patrick Patterson, and Grievous Vasquez.
It's A.
That is correct, good sir. I was just trying to confuse the hell out of you with that question. I'm glad.
You sufficiently achieved your goal.
Okay, all right, Mo, back
that's like
to
the
you.
most time I've heard Patrick Patterson's name in like
I know,
years.
I know. All right, Mo, back to you, sir. Bye-bye, Imago. I can't believe this trade is real, by the way. The Raptors traded Andrea Bargnani to the Knicks in exchange for Marcus Camby, Steve Novak, and this Knicks forward. Was it A, Josh Richardson? Was it B, J.R. Smith? Was it C, Quentin Richardson? Or D, Mikhail Petrus?
C, Quentin Richardson.
You are correct, good sir. Quentin Richardson
Wow.
was the guy. All right, Sean, back to you. The trade that had the Raptors acquire Hedo Turkoglu was a 3-team trade between the Magic, Raptors, and this team. Was it A, the Suns, B, the Mavericks, C, the Wizards, or D, the Bucks?
It was the Mavericks.
That is correct. Sean Marion was doing a loop-de-loop in that one. All right, back to you, Mo. Who of these players did the Raptors trade in order to acquire Jermaine O'Neal? Was it A, Joey Graham and TJ Ford? Was it B, Rasho Nesterovic and TJ Ford? Was it C, Rasho Nesterovic, TJ Ford, and Joey Graham? Or was it D, Joey Graham, Rasho Nesterovic, and Maceo Baston? I think. Maceo Bastion, I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shoot a 70-footer here and guess B.
B. B is correct, good sir.
Hey.
You are correct. Yes. Maceo Baston was in the trade, but I kind of mixed it up so that he wasn't in the right order. So yes, you're correct. It was B, Rasho Nesterovic, and TJ Ford. Okay. Number 13. Sean, back to you, good sir. What season did the Raptors sign Jose Calderon? What offseason did the Raptors sign Jose Calderon? Was it A, 2004, B, 2005, C, 2006, or D, 2007?
2005.
You are correct, good sir. Yes. All right. Mo, back to you, good sir. Anthony Parker played for this Euro team before joining the Raptors. Was it A, Barcelona, B, Maccabi Tel Aviv, C, Valencia, or D, Real Madrid?
I'm gonna go with Maccabi Tel Aviv.
And you will be correct. You will be correct.
Still reigning Naismith Cup champions, Maccabi Tel Aviv, to you.
All right, Sean, back to you. We got 2 more questions left. It might end up in a tie here, guys. All right. Okay. Which point guard did the Raptors trade to acquire Mike James? Was it A, Jarrett Jack, B, Derek Martin, C, Rafer Alston, or D, Chauncey Billups?
Skip to Malou, Ray for Alston.
Skip to Malou it is, Rafer Alston. All right, so Mo, if you get this question right, and it's a tough question, this is the hardest question on there because I knew at some point we would end up with a tiebreaker.
You're talking to a man who just drained a 70-footer.
You're right, I got to put some respect on his name. Okay. This player was traded by the Raptors to get Del Curry, and he was traded to the Pistons. A, Lindsey Hunter. B, Rick Brunson. C, Antonio Davis. Or D, Roger Mason.
Can you repeat it again, sorry?
Absolutely. This Raptor was traded in order to acquire Del Curry from the Pistons. Was it A, Lindsey Hunter, B, Rick Brunson, C, Antonio Davis, or D, Roger Mason?
I'm gonna shoot another 70-footer and guess A.
And you are cashing in that 70-footer. Let's go. Lindsey Hunter was the man that was traded. Okay, dude, you were killing it, man, with these 70-footers. So Sean and Mo, both of you guys get points on the board. Sean, you're up 2. Mo, you get a point on the board. Brad, still got time. We got 1 round left, and this round is for extra points, ladies and gentlemen. This is for double rounds. So you can end up winning the whole thing, Sean. Samson, you can end up winning. Mo, you can end up winning. Or Brad, you can come back and we head to a tiebreaker, okay? So this last round is called Around the Hardwood. We usually do this. We talk about the Raptors predominantly in this show, but I want to get your opinions on some of the stuff that's happening around the league, but in tweet form. I will give you the start of a tweet, and you will have to finish it as funny and creatively as you possibly can. We will go with whoever won that round. So it was Sean and Mo, whichever one of you guys wants to go first. You know what? We'll give it to Mo because Sean went first. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Mo, there are many reasons to hate Paul Pierce, but blank is the most important reason to hate him.
Him winning that 2008 title because they just talk forever about that. And I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of that team.
It's nauseous. Yeah, it makes me nauseous. I don't like it either. I agree with you. It is. They talk way too much. That's going to be us in a couple of years when we talk about 2019 to 2023. That's the amount of championships I'm considering.
See, but we're not fraudulent like them.
That's true. We're not fraudulent at all. No. Okay. Sean, back to you, good sir. I wish I was as confident in blank as Jamal Murray is when playing basketball.
I wish I was as confident in... I wish I was as confident in my answer to this question as Jamal Murray is playing basketball.
Correct. No, that is the right answer. There's no right answers here, guys. But no, that was good. Okay, we'll go with Brad next. The Nuggets are blank away from winning an NBA championship. Stop. It's a stinker. This wasn't the best one.
Nuggets are... I can't think of a funny answer.
The Nuggets are...
The Nuggets are... The Nuggets are still... I don't know. The Nuggets are perpetually... The Nuggets are perpetually one piece away from winning a championship.
Okay. All right. Very. Okay. All right. We're trying to keep you alive here, Brad. We're trying to keep you alive here. Okay. Samson, you're up next. The Lakers winning the championship would be blank because blank.
Lakers winning the championship would be shitty because they have this underdog type of, I guess, dogma about them where they've decided that even though they have LeBron James, which, by the way, was the correct answer to Brad's question, LeBron James away from winning a championship, apparently. But they have LeBron James. They've won 5 titles already since 2000 or 99, whatever. And it's like, oh, we've suffered. This is not going to fit in a tweet. Anyway, we've suffered for so long. This fake idea of them being like, oh, we're just the little guys. Like, stop it, okay? Yeah, this is a thread, okay?
Is that a sneak peek of minute basketball? Is that what I'm hearing here?
No, we're doing unsung heroes for the next episode, so we'll be talking about fucking Rondo or some shit. Hopefully
unsung
not Jake
hero.
Crowder.
Hey, look, you know, the Lakers think they are the unsung heroes here.
LeBron James, perpetually underrated and
Yes.
not talked about.
Washed king.
Did you know he's in his 17th season? You might
Personally,
not know
I did
it.
not know. I did not know that. No, I just found that out yesterday. Did you know he was 35? Because I didn't.
Yeah. Did you know he's been in the league as many years as Jason Tatum is old?
Oh my God! If that was actually true, that'd be hilarious. That's like Vince Carter, right? Vince Carter is 22 years. He was 22 years. He's 23. Okay, whatever. We'll still count it. Okay, guys, this is tough. Not a lot of very good answers. Decent answers.
Wow.
I would argue the prompts weren't there, but that's fine.
All right. You know what? I just feel like there has to be the tiebreaker. It exists in this show for us to move on and do the tiebreaker. So you know what? Give him points all around the board. Sean, you had it in your hands. You had it in your grips.
I joked.
And you know what? It's tiebreaker time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do it. Everybody gets to move on to the tiebreaker. Despite Brad not coming up with an answer, it's okay. It's all right.
This is the kind of lawlessness I need.
Yeah, exactly.
Game 7!
But yeah, I mentioned all the rules in the beginning, but there's really no rules. There's really rarely any rules to this thing. All right, so the last and final round. This is my favorite part of the show. Samson knows this. We are calling it I don't do content, I do arts. You have 5 minutes. I can give you 10 minutes if you'd like to create something Raptors or basketball related. It could be a song, it could be a poem, it could be a chant, it could be a tweet, it could be a drawing, you could create a skit for all I care. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you'd like, okay? I'm going to let you guys figure this out, get to work. We will be back quicker than you realize. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for the final round, the sudden death round of Whose Take Is That Anyways, where we do I don't do content, I do art. If anybody is really just excited to show off their art piece, you guys can volunteer if you'd like. It's up to you. Samson, please.
Sure.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I've been working on this for quite some time, and I just wanted to show it off. This art piece. You got Jimmy Butler as the gunslinger. You know, you got LeBron, Kawhi. You got Kyle Lowry in the middle. Dame, Luka. It's I worked hard on it by spending money towards a local artist, and I decided I'd show it off. Yeah.
Well, listen, you win if you are just willing to give me that poster. You totally win if you just say yes to giving me the poster. Do you see all the crazy
raffle? You win the poster, my guy.
You see all the crazy shit I have behind me? It would work. It would look so good right here, just right here.
Free advertising, actually. Free advertising.
Look at this. You see this empty spot? It's waiting for minute basketball. Okay. All right. Anybody else want to volunteer? Anybody else?
I'll go next.
All right, Brad, go for it, man.
I've done an acrostic poem reaching back to my grade 5 days. Raptors. reigning champions. Atrocious playoff performance. Tough losing to Boston. Ouch. Retool. Sign Giannis.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Please. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Awesome. I didn't know that's what they were called, by the way. I had no idea that's what they were called. No idea at all. But very cool. Now that I know, I will use that in a segment later on in this show. Okay. Sean, Mo, whichever one of you guys wants to go.
I guess I'll go.
Okay. All right.
Get a phone.
I'm ready for my snaps. I got snaps ready.
Kyle, with smart artistic style, counter rile the opposing pile of players with layers of game. No pain, just playing. That's it.
Woo! Yes. Rhythm, rhyme. Yes. Okay. All right. Sean, good sir. Last but not least, let's see what you got.
So I'm performing a dramatic reading of the back of this 2010-11 Sonny Weems card.
Okay.
I was fully ready for this to be your book, Sean.
No, you got to listen to the podcast for that.
Page 1. Right?
All right, so here's the back of the Sonny Weems card. Sonny Weems, born July 8th, 1986, from Arkansas. Height, 6'6", weight, 203 pounds, drafted second round. Recent professional performances, 2009-10, team Raptors, games 69, nice. Field goal percentage, 515. Free throw percentage, 68.8. Three-pointers made, 2 in 69 games.
Wow.
Rebounds per game, 2.8. Assists per game, 1.5. Steals, 39. Blocks, 25. Points, 518 for an average of 7.5. The description of Sonny Weems. Weems stands out on Toronto for his defense, which was not his reputation out of college. While possessing the quickness and agility to be a good defender, he lacked focus and technique, often gambling for steals. It speaks well of him that he has taken a weakness and turned it into a strength. I have no idea who wrote this card. Performance over.
Yeah, nice. Okay, very nice.
I would also just like to show another piece of art. This is a card from the same deck of Raptors cards I have of the 2010-11 team. On it, I don't know if you can make that out, but from left to right, it's Linus Kleza, David Anderson, Jarrett Jack, Julian Wright, Reggie Evans, and Joey Dorsey, which might be the most depressing thing I've ever seen.
Places 26 points against Denver is stuck in my brain. When he scored 26 against Denver, I remember that performance for the rest of my life. I have no idea why. That and DeMar's 52, just right in the front of my brain.
After that game,
Reggie Evans,
no, go ahead.
When I first watched Reggie Evans, I thought he was the greatest rebounder of all time. That's the person that actually got into the Raptors.
That's why it's the Reggie Evans Award, dog. That's why I give it out.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
He is. Man, when you and I was doing the same thing with the transactions when I was going through the history, and you're just like, man, like the Raptors signed Julian Wright, the Raptors signed, and you're just like, this is depression 101, looking at what it was in the last decade. You got to appreciate what we have now because it was nowhere near what it was before. So yeah, it's a good blast history. Okay, I have to make a decision here. I have to pick a winner. It was tough. This was tough. Look, Brad came in with the heat with the Raptors, very nice, and then you got Mo with the poem that was rhyming and styling and wilding, and it worked. It worked. Okay, I'll give it to you. Samson purchased Minute Basketball. I appreciate it. Again, look at this. It's empty. It's feeling for you. That's
perfect.
Look at it. It's right there. It's right there. Okay, and then Sean with the dramatic reading. I thought that was hilarious. I thought, Sonny Weems, also probably one of my favorite Raptors of all time. Shout out to him. Oh, man. All right, well, look. We got to look at the facts here. Sean was leading before heading into the tiebreaker. He went into the tiebreaker, and I think at the end of the day, it is Sean who wins this game.
Woo!
Sean wins. Sean wins the episode. Yeah. Mo's mad. Mo feels robbed. Mo feels robbed.
No, don't worry. We be back. We be back.
All right. Well, listen, there's still a chance for you guys to run it back. I would love for you guys to come on episodes later on. We do these every other week now because of the off season to try to keep things fresh. But Sean, the Republic has spoken. You are the winner, good sir. You have full bragging rights over the Republic for a week. Anything you'd like to say, anything you'd like to promote, if you'd like, go ahead.
Yeah, listen to Basketball with Katie Heindel and I. It's really fun. And Locked On Raptors too. It's a lot of fun as well. Also, perhaps donate to the Louisville Bail Fund right now because they're gonna need it. Defund the police, all that good stuff.
Great, awesome, and I agree with everything that you said. Yeah, Brad, anything you'd like to promote? Anything you'd like to put out there?
Sure. Check me out on YouTube. Too Much Hoops is my channel name. I do like defensive breakdowns that are pretty detailed, and they're mostly Raptors. And I'll do some for the finals as well. And check me out on Twitter as well. Too Much Hoops. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. And yeah, whenever you can, just hey hoop heads.
Hey hoop heads.
All right, Mo, anything you'd like to plug? Anything you got going on? Anything? VTech Poppy, what's good? What do we got?
No, just follow me on Twitter at VTech Poppy. I can use the followers.
Cool. All right.
Otherwise, I got nothing else to plug.
All right, dope. Dude, honestly, I'm so glad I finally got to meet you because I've been calling you VTech Poppy for like a year. Just like, yeah, all right, okay, cool. Samson, go ahead. Your turn, sir.
You could do me a huge favor by subscribing to my YouTube channel, Too Much Hoops, listening to my podcast, Basketball, Locked On Raptors, and following me on Twitter at VTechPoppy. And yeah, if you do all those things, I'll be forever indebted to you. So thank you very much.
Wow. Okay, big round of applause for Samson. Thank you very much. There you go. That was all right, guys. Thank you very much to everybody for coming on. As always, if you can, subscribe, like content, and do all those things for the Raptors Republic YouTube channel. And take care. We'll see you guys. Enjoy the finals, everybody. Enjoy the finals, although the Raptors will not be in it. So.